Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Leslie, me, and Sarah are in Austin for FSO today. Um, so we have some fun guests this morning, and we're all week too. Y'all welcome Howard Rose. He is the amazing TL out of Frisco, Texas. He is in the Go Network with us, and he is a boss at lead generation, and honestly everything. So he's going to share this morning on whatever he's passionate about. So y'all welcome him in the chat.
Good morning, Memphis. Good morning. Good morning. First, let me thank you for allowing me to step into your room. I don't take this lightly. To step into your market, to step into your morning and your mindset. Anytime you stand in front of real estate professionals, you're not just speaking to people with licenses. You're speaking to people carrying pressure. You're speaking to people carrying bills, dreams, families, goals, disappointments, listings that haven't sold, buyers who disappeared, deals that fell apart, and a market that keeps shifting like wet clay under your boots. So today, I didn't come to give you something cute. Today, I didn't come to give you a slogan. Today, I came to talk about movement, not noise, not wishing, not watching, not waiting, movement. See, the truth is, some of us are not stuck because we don't know enough. We're stuck because we haven't moved that first domino. And I need you to hear me clearly this morning, Memphis. One small move can move a mountain, but the mountain does not move until you do. See, in the book Shift, Gary Keller talks about the power of action when the market changes. See, when the market shifts, you can't sit there and stare at it like it owes you something. The market doesn't care how long you've been licensed. The market doesn't care how many awards you won last year. The market doesn't care about your headshots, how pretty your logo is, or how many followers you have. When the market shifts, the only thing that matters is this: can you shift with it? And that shift usually does not begin with some big dramatic move. It begins with one domino, one phone call, one follow up, one price correction conversation, one database touch, one handwritten note, one video, one appointment, one honest conversation with yourself. See, that's called the domino effect. You knock down the right small thing and it starts a chain reaction. One small domino can eventually knock down anything massive. That's not motivation, that's physics. And real estate has its own physics. Activity creates conversations. Conversations create appointments. Appointments create clients. Clients create contracts. Contracts create closings. Closings create income. Options create freedom. But it starts with the first move, not the perfect move, not the pretty move, not the move everybody claps for, the simple first move. See, somebody listening right now, one of you on the screen listening right now, you've been waiting on the mountain to move before you make the move. You've been saying, when rates drop, I'll get active. When inventory changes, I'll get serious. When buyers come back, I'll start calling. When sellers get realistic, I'll start pushing. When I feel ready, I'll finally go hard. That's not the way it is, family. That's backwards. That's soft thinking in a hard business. You don't wait for the mountain to move, you move the domino. You don't wait for the market to bless you. You get in the mud and build your business anyway. You don't wait for confidence. Confidence is not the engine. Confidence is the smoke coming off the engine after discipline has been burning long enough. You move first. You move tired. You move scared. You move frustrated. You move when your last deal fell apart. You move when your listing is sitting. You move when your buyer says we're going to wait. You move when no one is cheering. You move when your business account is whispering threats to you because movement is not a mood. Movement is a decision. And in this business, if you don't decide to move, the market will decide for you. And the market does not negotiate with lazy. Memphis, hear me. Let me talk to you for a second, real quick. This is a city that understands grit. This is a city that understands music coming out of pain. This is a city that understands rhythm, soul, struggle, and rise. See, Memphis knows what it means to take something raw and turn it into something powerful. See, that's exactly what this market is asking you to do right now, today. It's asking you, do you still have rhythm when the beat changes? It's asking you, can you still move when the ground gets muddy? It's asking, can you still lead when people are nervous? Because that is what realtors are supposed to do. We're not just door openers, Memphis. We're not just sign placers, Memphis. We're not just transaction managers, Memphis. We're guides. We're advisors. We're problem solvers. We're market interpreters. We're calm in the chaos. See, we're the people that walk into uncertainty with a flashlight in one hand and a plan in the other. But we can't guide people if we're frozen ourselves. So before you can move your clients, before you can move your listings, before you can move your buyers, before you can move your income, you must first move yourself. Move the domino, Memphis. Now here's the question. What is your domino? Not your excuse, not your dream, not your vision board, not your Sunday plan, your domino. What is the move that if you did it today will start a chain reaction in your business? See, for some of you, that your first domino is your database. You have people in your phone who will do business with you, refer business to you, or help you grow, but you've been treating your contacts like buried treasure with no shovel. Call them, text them, check on them, bring them value. See, for some of you, your domino is lead generation. You've been doing busy work and calling it business. You've been organizing, designing, tweaking, planning, preparing, and hiding. Let's call it what it is. Some of that planning is procrastination wearing a suit. Get on the phone. Get face to face. Get in the conversation. See, for some of you, your domino is your listing conversation. You already know the price is wrong. You already know the seller needs the truth, but you've been avoiding the conversation because you don't want discomfort. Listen, Memphis, discomfort is a part of leadership. Tell the truth with respect. Tell the truth with data. Tell the truth with backbone. For some of you, your domino is content. You keep saying, I need to post more. No, you need to stop overthinking and press record. Your first video may not be pretty. Good. Post it anyway. Pretty does not build empires, consistency does. And here's what people miss about the domino effect. The first domino looks small. It looks unimpressive. It looks ordinary. See, that's why people ignore it. They're looking for the big breakthrough, the big opportunity, the big client, the big listing, the big moment. But big moments are usually built on small moves nobody saw. The call you made when you didn't feel like it, the follow-up you sent after being ignored, the class you attended when you thought you already knew enough, the script you practiced when your ego wanted to freestyle, the appointment you asked for when fear told you to stay quiet. See, that's muddy work. That's grimy work. That's the work that does not get applause, but it creates results. See, everybody wants the mountain before movement, but few people want the domino moving discipline. Everybody wants the closing. Everybody wants the calls. Everybody wants the commission. Everybody wants the consistency. Everybody wants the harvest. Few people want the dirt. See, but you cannot skip the dirt and expect the fruit. You cannot skip the grind and expect glory. You cannot skip the domino and expect the mountain to move. So today, I'm not here asking you to change your whole life by noon. I'm asking you to rebuild your entire. I'm not asking you to rebuild your entire business in one day. I'm asking you to do one thing: move the domino today. Before your head hits the pillow tonight, move one domino, make the call, send the message, ask for the appointment, record the video, have the pricing conversation, study the market, follow up with the lead, invite somebody to coffee, reach out to a past client, knock on the door. Do the thing you already know you need to do, because action creates evidence. Evidence creates belief. Belief creates momentum, and momentum creates transformation. And transformation creates a business that can survive the shifting market. But none of this happens if you're sitting still, Memphis. You can't think your way into momentum. You move your way into momentum. You don't pray for movement and then refuse to move your feet. Faith without works is dead. Strategy without actions is dead. Potential without movement is dead. Move the domino, Memphis. So Memphis, hear me on this. The market is shifting. Your clients may be cautious. The conversations may be harder. The deals may take longer. The mud may be deeper, but you're not weak. You're not finished. You're not stuck unless you choose to stay still. There is a mountain in front of you, but there's a domino within reach, and that's your assignment. Don't curse the mountain. Don't fear the mountain. Don't wait on the mountain. Move the domino, Memphis, because one small move done with discipline, done with courage, done with consistency can start a chain reaction that changes everything. Move the domino, Memphis. Move it today. Move it with grit. Move it with faith. Move it with fire, and watch what starts falling in your favor. Memphis, thank you for having me this morning.
Oh, Howard just fired me up, took us to church. Goodness. Let me just say, I'm putting on our wall somewhere that planning is just procrastination in a suit. So good, so good. We appreciate you coming, Howard. Y'all, yes, move the domino today. Howard is a freaking boss at everything he does, and he is always here to support us in our office. So I'm gonna connect you guys if you want to follow him on socials. He's awesome. He yeah, Howard must have been a preacher in another life. If he wasn't, then I'm gonna be shocked. But he's amazing. Yeah, everybody's showing love for you in the chat, Howard. We appreciate you. Y'all say hi to Jama.
My pleasure, Domino.
Howard's on our window morning.
Memphis, move the domino, Memphis. Y'all have a blessed one.
Yeah, he's on our call. We appreciate you, Howard. Yeah, y'all go move that domino. Love y'all. Have a good day. Oh, kick ass, dude. He hangs up.